Alrighty, so welcome back guys and girls. It's been a few weeks and I'll explain everything that's going on in the channel later on in this video, but for the next few weeks I'm going to be doing more discussion based videos all around DBD just to keep things ticking over. So thank you for hanging around. Let's take a look at Pinhead, and is he actually good in Dead by Daylight? Alright, so Pinhead is in Dead by Daylight. I'm a bit late at the party, but wanted to give him a good try out and see what exactly I thought of the new killer. So in case you weren't aware, Pinhead is coming to Dead by Daylight, and he is from the 80s horror movie Hellraiser. Very iconic character, and certainly will fit well with the rest of the iconic horror characters that are currently in the DBD roster. He's here. What do I think of him? I think reading community posts on Twitter, there seems to be a bit of a divide in the camps. Lots were happy with him, but then obviously within 2 minutes of his release, we've had the same old, he isn't viable at rank 1, he needs buffing, blah 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 blah. So here is my take on it. Pinhead is an excellent character in Dead by Daylight. Is he the strongest? No, he isn't, but you have to give it to the devs to keep implementing new killers and adding some variety to the gameplay. This guy is hard to pick up and play, there's no doubt about it. The devs have even categorized him as a hard killer, so I believe his skill cap is going to be higher than most killers in the game. You are going to have to take in lots to understand about his gameplay, his powers. You know, he's got a lot of things going for him. He has the lament configuration, his chain attack, which is split into 2 parts, and at present it's very high risk but maybe low rewards. This is whilst he's practicing, and you will have to get used to it because it's quite tricky. You have to be patient and learn how the survivors are going to try to dodge this. That does provide a slowdown to the survivors looting, but the chains won't hold them for long, so working out when is best to do it, when to just chase down, that's going to be another part of the learning curve that you're going to have to learn with him. Survivors can negate your power. You can extend your power by finding the box to start a chain hunt, which is going to relate you to all the survivors' whereabouts on the map, while also firing chains at them. And then we have his teleporting when the survivors do engage with a lament configuration, allowing you to pressure survivors around the map, so it is giving you some map pressure there at certain times. Honestly, I've been critical of certain chapters before, but I really enjoyed playing this killer, and I really enjoyed trying to learn the different aspects to his game. And you know, you just have that good feeling, and I'm feeling confident this killer is going to be very fun and enjoyable to play. I actually also really enjoyed the fact that he is so true to the lore of Pinhead and his portrayal in the movies that's carried over so well into the game. This has been criticised before, and yes, I'm looking at you, Freddy, but everything just really matches up and immerses you in the movie character. He's extremely fun to play against too, and we always complain about your objectives being fast, and believe the developers have put another aspect like the lament configuration to maybe help with that. Now, if you're on pressure in gens, and of course gens are going to go quickly, but just adding this little element of the box, which the survivors can see the aura of, will hopefully distract them and take them away from just pushing gens to interact with the lament configuration. I honestly believe this could be one of the best chapter releases. The excitement, the buzz from the whole community on this release, unless you obviously you're a FNAF fan, was great to see. Talk to me about his Mori too. Hands down the best Mori in the game, and if you disagree then just comment below and tell me who you think is. I know I've touched upon the side of the community that said he isn't strong enough, he needs buffing, and I hear them. I'm not saying he's going to be the best killer, and maybe does need a few tweaks, but surely we're very quick to bash the devs when things go wrong, so let's give him a bit of praise where it's due. Because I, for one, after playing the PTB, I'm very much looking forward to playing this killer in the live servers. I also want to add that I genuinely believe that one of his perks could potentially match up really well with all the other killer perks, and can see it being used quite a lot. That perk's called Deadlock. Basically, when a generator is completed, the entity will block the next highest progressed generator for up to 30 seconds. That's if you have it on tier 3. This perk, I think, is being slept on a bit and played down, but this is giving you all the information you need, and in those type games, 30 seconds, it's a long time in DBD, can be a massive difference between the L and the W. I am looking forward to trying this out on my main builds and seeing how this works with all the other killers. I just want to touch on the other perks as well that come out with Pinhead, and they're Hex Plaything and the Scourge Hook one. On paper it doesn't sound that these are great, but again it's another distraction for survivors who have been hooked on a Scourge Hook and will suffer from a slowdown to healing, and also Hex Plaything, which will give the survivors another objective in the form of a totem to cleanse. Whether these will have such a big impact on the players, especially on the higher level, Maybe not, but you can see the lines that developers are going with trying to slow the game down, and especially gens giving survivors added objectives by healing for longer or having to cleanse their own totem. I'm sure there's probably going to be changes made coming out of the PTB, but if not, the devs have said they will always look in the future after reviewing performance. So take Trickster for example, he's gone from one end of the spectrum to the other. Nemesis is going to be next, and then Pinhead after that. So let's see what changes happen. What are your thoughts on new killers, guys? Are you enjoying them? Do you like the fact he's our new killer? Have you seen the Hellraiser movies? All these questions, I'm really looking forward to seeing the answers in the comments below. Like I said at the beginning of the video, guys, if you are a regular to this channel, I normally post podcasts, I normally post gameplays. Unfortunately, I've had a new change of job, which involved me having to move to the Middle East. Currently, I'm in a hotel room, trying to use the Wi-Fi. The games are pretty much unplayable. It seems when I'm playing Survivors, if I've got Permanent Huntress Lullaby on, so I'm missing all them skill checks. When I'm playing Killer, there's about a 3-4 second audio delay, just because of the Wi-Fi that I've got in the hotel. There's no hardwire, so gameplays have been pretty hard to do, but that will be changing soon. So once I'm all set up again, which will be in a couple of weeks time, you'll have more regular gameplay videos. The podcast I'll look at starting back up again, and I am going to live stream as well, so I'm going to do some live streaming with the games once that's up and running. So thank you for hanging on by. I'm glad to see that you still have faith. People are still hanging around. Hopefully you enjoy this video, guys. There is going to be more discussions. The next discussion topic I'm bringing up is going to be about stretch res. So you don't want to miss that. That'll be up this week at some point. All right, so take care, guys. Bye-bye.